Shepherd, we are for the Valley. We are leveraging our strength and personal relationships to impact our neighbors, parents, sporting communities, and schools for the sake of connecting all people to a growing relationship with Jesus. This is who we're becoming, Shepherd. God is working through ordinary people like you and me to help our community know that we're for them. The goal of this vision involves getting outside of our comfort zone because being the church is not about us. It's about the communities that we live in. We will lead more people to Jesus by loving those who are already part of our everyday lives.
I've lived here in Lakeland for about 3 years now, but our relationship has grown for a good year.
You know, it's hard to get to know neighbors, especially when you're in a routine. And I would see them walking Kinsley when she's just a baby down the street, and we've gotten to know each other very well. And the relationship has kind of blossomed, and they include me in a lot of things.
Kinsley kind of started gradually meeting you at your mailbox, and little conversations would start, and then it turned into, can I bring her a picture? Can I take her this? And it grew from there.
She's very outgoing and very sweet. I would come over to get my mail, and then I'd stop in the yard, and Kinsley would look at me and she'd say, "You want to stay for dinner?" And I'd look at Nicole thinking, I don't think she planned on company.
And our table always has room for one more, always. She has taught me more grace, just listening to her experience that she's been through in the past, and like where I am at in life, it's made me want to slow down.
Nicole and Mike and Kinsley have all made me a part of their family, which is, when you're busy, it's very hard to make room for somebody else in your life. And now we're both crying.
I know that the Lord put David and Dagny Lee as our neighbors. And I know Rick would have said the same thing.
If we would have stopped and assumed that Debbie would hate us, we would have missed the blessing of having a lifelong friendship.
And it's not like about this give and take as much as it's more about like, hey, you're serving, and God like works through so much through showing love to each other.
I've felt covered in prayer. To have that connection get built was something that I really cherish.
It just is another way that Shepherd shows that they care about the educators.
It's very easy to start something like this. You just have to reach out and...
Somebody has to start it.
Yeah. And what's the worst thing that's going to happen? There'll be no change.
So Shepherd's vision to be the best encourager of FCA, you guys are doing that. I've received prayer support, our camp support, remarkable staff helping in everything I've done. When I've had special projects, you guys have stepped up and saying, we want to be a part of this and we want to work together.
Shepherd, we're not done yet, and it's not possible without all of you. In our third and final year of this vision, we want to solidify this For the Valley mentality into our DNA as a church. How will you continue to be for the Valley with the people in your life? I'm sitting here in the literal center of the Valley, and it's because of God's work in us and through us on both sides that we're becoming a church that earns a peculiar reputation in the community, equips, connects, and celebrates parents, serves, invites, and supports our neighbors, partners with community schools, and influences sporting environments through players, parents, and coaches. Our prayer for this season is, God, fill us and lead us so that every day Jesus is put on display in the Valley.